The world continues to try to figure out who and why this brother was killed. Finally, the security or surveillance cameras were released at the time of the shooting, because I was saying to myself that there's no way in hell that this wasn't caught on camera. When you got a T-Mobile place, a Boost Mobile place, the Marathon, you got all these cameras and even places, businesses that's close by. So somebody had to see it. So they have the shooter on camera, and warning, this is very graphic. Like, you're about to see somebody killed, murdered right in front of your eyes in cold blood. I couldn't see from the video were they black or white or Hispanic, but it looked just like a man. It wasn't a woman. And they walk up to Nipsey and like two of his homies, as you can see in the video. The white t-shirts are Nipsey. One is Nipsey and one is his homie and one is somebody else. But if you look to your fore left here, I'll play the video first, then we'll go through it again. You'll see the guy creeping up on your fore left. Okay, right here to your left, you'll see that guy that's walking. That's the guy. Now, right here, I was trying to see, could they get a better look at his face as you see him running. I'm doing the cops' work right here. He obviously was running, and I'm quite sure there were other cameras that the cops got a hold of. But my thing is right here. Let's rewind it a little bit. Once he unloaded, because it was said that Nipsey was shot 6 times, he kept unloading in Nipsey Hussle because this looked like it was a hit. He goes up to Nipsey Hussle, and right here, he's unloading in him. He goes up close to make sure that he's dead. He's still unloading in the man. And then he disrespectful, like he kicks him and runs. So that definitely looked like a hit. It looked like somebody specifically ordered out to hit Nipsey Hussle. It's sad, man. I don't like continually watching it, but this is what happened. You know, and sometimes being in gangs, stuff happened. And Nipsey Hussle was a true Crip. Last time I saw him in some beef, he slapped somebody. I think it was at the BET Awards. He just walked up on him and slapped fire out the man. But you know, in LA, gangs are real. I told some of my viewers about how people fake claim gangs nowadays, how they just say they Bloods and Crips, but you don't know what that life is unless you lived out in California, where this is real. People die for colors. And like I said, we don't know whether was this gang related or it's due to somebody sent a hit out on the man. All we know is the man is dead, and this is the footage. And I'll say this, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, unless...
What's my favorite thing about you?
Community, you can see the very large crowd of mourners who are gathered here at the scene tonight. They've been here since this afternoon. This talented 33-year-old rapper was shot and killed in the South Los Angeles community he grew up in. Hundreds of stunned fans gather on Slauson Avenue, standing a few feet away from the strip mall where rapper Nipsey Hussle was gunned down. A longtime friend breaking down after rushing to the scene.
I was a childhood friend. I've been knowing him all my life. He was like family to me.
Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway.
The 33-year-old rapper, who earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Album this year, was shot outside the clothing store he owned called The Marathon. Police say Hussle and 2 other people were standing in a parking lot outside the store around 3:30 this afternoon when the gunfire started. The rapper and another victim were rushed to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Hussle grew up in the Crenshaw neighborhood of South Los Angeles. Grieving fans say he did a lot for the community.
He was just there for the community, for the kids. He made it, he brought it back. He was just there for all of us. I'm one of his biggest fans.
I loved his music. His music was very real. It was not like just music you hear nowadays that don't make sense. His music made a lot of sense to everybody.
Authorities shut down streets surrounding the store to search for the gunman. Investigators say they have very little information about the suspect. Adoring fans say Nipsey Hussle was a rare talent.
He was not your average rapper. He was more than that. He was more. It's just it's seriously heartbreaking to hear this.
A lot of people sending out condolences tonight to Nipsey Hussle's family and friends, including LA Police Commissioner Steve Soboroff, who tweeted out a message saying he was set to meet with Hussle tomorrow to talk about ways to end gang violence.